this is XNGXDX Subject 17 back once again for GamersBeverage. How are you all today? I hope you're all good. So today I'm bringing you one of my wanted matches. This one is in San Donato at night time. I really like the San Donato mats, the day one as well as the night one. But the day one for some reason never seems to run very smoothly for me. I'm not really sure why that is. So here I'm going for my first blood, and I also want to get a hidden bonus, so I'm just going to use my disguise. That should help. So at this point I'm very pleased because it's put me in a pretty good position, and you know, 550 points, that's not too bad, not too shabby. So some of you that know me will probably be wondering why I'm not playing as the officer. Well, in the match before this, somebody had already taken the officer, so the doctor is now my second choice anyway, so I went with him and I just stuck with him because I seem to play quite well when I play as the doctor, she says as she gets killed. Actually, I do play better with the doctor than I do with the officer, but the officer will just always be my first choice. So it's been a little while since I've done a video for GamersBeverage, but I'm still very much obsessed by Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and I still play it every single day. You know, I do spend hours on it, I really do. I'm going to be getting a PlayStation 3 soon as well. I should have had it by now, but for some reason Customs seized it. I think it was something to do with the paperwork. There was a lack of paperwork, and so I haven't received it yet. It should be here in about a week. Check out the officer and the doctor. What are they doing? Oh, so funny. I actually knew I'd been poisoned there because that stun was just far too easy. If a stun is that easy, you have been poisoned. Chances are, anyway. So yeah, I mean, I can't wait to get my PlayStation 3. It's actually a birthday present, but I obviously know that Revelations is coming out as a beta version. And, you know, if I wasn't going to be getting a PlayStation 3, that would have been the deal breaker. I would have gone out and bought one just so that I could play the beta of Revelations. But, you know, I think it's a bit bad that the Xbox community don't get, you know, an option to try the beta version, because if I wasn't getting the PlayStation 3, you know, I would have, I don't know. It's kind of a bit of a kick in the teeth, really, because, you know, I mean, I've been super dedicated to Assassin's Creed for so long, so to not have the option to play it on Xbox would have been, you know, it's just horrible. So I really feel for the Xbox community. I am actually keeping my Xbox. I'm just going to split my time between the two consoles. So I shall still be Subject 17 on Xbox. In this match, I am actually trying for extreme variety, by the way, so I do some weird things. I know I need a focus bonus, and at some point I go into a crowd and I've got a smoke bomb armed and ready, but I don't use it because I'm trying not to. You know, I want to save it, so I just, yeah, completely mess up. I try for the focus, and yeah, the person that I want to kill, it doesn't, you know, they don't fall for it. Unfortunately, if they could have just held on for another 1 second, I would have got my focus. I've also taken Blender off of my profile sets now, off of every profile set bar one, because what's been happening on my YouTube channel is that my subscribers have been setting me challenges. And also on my Facebook page as well, I have a discussion area in there, and people can leave me challenges, and what they do is they choose a profile set for me, and you know, I've told them don't make it easy. So I have been set some really, really tough challenges, and almost everyone has said that I cannot use Blender because, you know, I do rely on it quite heavily. But since I've been doing the challenges, I've gotten quite used to not using Blender now, so I took it off and I replaced it with Wall Runner so that I can, you know, try and combat some of the roofing. So yeah, I'm just kind of used to not having the Blender now. The challenges have been pretty tough, you know, and I have to be able to win matches and you know, with the challenges people are setting me, and they're not setting easy ones, I can assure you. Yeah, they're being really mean to me. I don't mind, I like the challenge. I have actually started multiplayer from scratch as well, because Xbox were giving a free month's trial for the gold membership. So I took advantage of that. All you need to do is just create a new profile with a different email address and choose another gamer tag, and you should get a month's free trial. So I took advantage of it, and I just wanted to remind myself what it was like, you know, to have nothing, to start this game again and have to earn all of the abilities and perks and everything back. And I've thoroughly enjoyed it, really enjoyed doing it. But now if I ever see there's an unranked person in a match full of Grandmasters, I am never going to underestimate that person, because, you know, I'm unranked, and so far I'm only on level 10 on my secondary gamer tag, and I've won all my matches so far, and I have been placed with lots of Grandmasters. And you know, so an unranked person coming into a match, you can pretty much safely assume that they are very experienced actually, and probably not newcomers at all, so don't underestimate them. But yeah, that's been really fun. I mean, you know, when I see like challenges completed as well, like, oh, I think the other day I got the thing come up on screen to say, you know, 5 escapes, you know, woo, escape artist, woohoo. And I was so pleased. It is just so nice to earn everything back again. A bit like Altair, isn't it? You know, having to start from scratch and earn back his, you know, his rank and everything. Speaking of Altair, I've just recently bought his, the novel, The Secret Crusade by Oliver Bowden, and that's Altair's story, and it's told from Niccolo Polo's perspective, who's Marco Polo's father, and I have a completely newfound respect for Altair now, after reading that book. It's a jolly good read, you know, any Assassin's Creed fan should read it. So here's where I mess up for the focus bonus. Oh dear, if I could have just held on for another second. Yeah, it didn't work. I mean, it's alright, I do get my focus in the end. Yeah, so definitely go out and buy that book. It's such a good read. I mean, I didn't realise actually that Altair was so old. You know, I mean, he lived well into his 90s. I mean, for the 11 and 1200s, you know, for those centuries, that's a pretty good age. It's a good age for this century. So I get poisoned here, but there's my target, and I managed to get the focus and poison her before that poison kicks in on me, so that was really fortunate. So, you know, I'm really chuffed I got that. That was pretty good. So now I'm just going to change my profile sets, because I don't want the smoke bomb and poison anymore, which is what we now call smoison, by the way. I also like to use disguise and poison, because, you know, you get a lot more points for that, so I now call that doison. And this Heliquin has been giving me a pretty tough ride the entire match. Now normally I don't chase roofers, I always kill an NPC, you know, and then move on, but because this one's given me a bit of a tough ride, I want to kill them. So I'm going to go after them. Now on this one, on the final kill, I don't get to see the entire score come up, because the game then finishes before all the score tops up. And so I had to, you know, count my bonuses. I don't think I get extreme variety. I do get greater variety though. So I'm just going to trigger a chase here so that I can get an escape bonus, because I need that. And at this point, I think I only need 3 more bonuses for extreme variety. I'm not sure. But greater variety, no, it's obviously not 3. It's 3 by the end. I'm short of extreme variety by 3 bonuses, I think, at the end. But that's where I get the greater variety just there. And I scored 1,100 points for that kill, so that's pretty good. So anyway, this has been Xanji XDX, Subject 17, back once again for GamersBeverage. I'd like to thank you ever so much for watching, thanks for your attention, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye!